All right, Violas, this is your white belt help video. So in this one, I'm going to show you how to get to the white belt. And in future videos, it'll just be like a practice help video. So I'm in the Echo page, and here I'm going to click on the link for music first, right at the top of the page. Once I am there, I will log in. Username is last name, period, first name, all lowercase. Your password started off as welcome. If we had to change any of that, I hope you wrote it down. If you don't have it, you need to email me so I can help you get logged into there. Once you log in, you'll see sixth grade orchestra. Now it's going to look a little bit different in here. I had to make sure I could get to the music for all of the instruments. So when I click on sixth grade orchestra, you see all kinds of tasks in here. So you should have already done your D string review here. I'm going to go to white belt viola. I can do that over here, or I can also go over to this right hand side over here and click on belts. When I click on that, I can see everything in here. So white belt viola, there's a description here. The entire white belt is on the D string. Watch out for rests. Submit a recording of you bowing for the white belt. So I'm going to go to practice first. Now, the first thing that I am going to do in here is I could listen to it, or I can just kind of figure out what the first note is. So I already know it's all on the D string. So the first thing that I'm going to do is find an open D. So open D is going to live on this space right here. I drag my cursor over, bam, there's open D. The other thing I notice about this measure is I walk up from space, next line, next space, next line. So I've got D, E, F sharp, G. I know that it is F sharp because at the beginning here on my key signature, if I have any sharps at all, my F is for sure going to be sharp. So D only really happens twice in here. First finger E happens quite a bit. F sharp really only happens twice. I'm starting on G. So this first time through, I am going to say just the note name G whenever I see it. Go ahead and do this with me. 1, 2, ready, go. G, 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 So now the next note that happens a lot is E. If you did pretty well with that, you want to add in E, we're going to go ahead and do that now. So anytime I see G, I'm going to say G. Anytime I see E, I'm going to say E. 1, 2, ready, go. G, G, E. G, G, E. G, E, 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 E. G, G, E, G, G, E, G, E, 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 E. Now at this point you have some choices. If both of those went really well, and now you want to practice saying all of the note names all the way through, you can go ahead and do that. You can rewind and do any of those steps we've already done again. Or you can do what I'm going to do right now. There's only 2 F sharps, there's only 2 open Ds. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to say all of the note names, and I'm going to grab my viola and move my left hand with the notes as I see them. So D is open, E is 1, F sharp is high 2, G is 3. We start on G, so I'm starting here. Go ahead and do this with me. 1, 2, ready, go. G, G, E, G, G, E, G, F, E, D, E, E, G, G, E, G, G, E, G, F, E, D, E, E, E. If that was too much, you can do it the way that we did before, where you do just the G's or just the E's and slowly build into it. You can also just practice doing it the exact way we just did it a few times. This is where you have choices. So I'm going to move on to the next step, but feel free to go back and do anything again or pause here, do a couple of things on your own, and then come back here. So now next, I am going to pizzicato, pluck, and say the note names. This one's a little tricky because it doesn't count me in. So I might just say the first note and then I'll say and pluck the rest of the time. So get ready for that first note, third finger G. 1, 2, ready, go. G, G, E, G, G, E, G, F, E, D, E, 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 G, G, E, G, G, E, G, F, E, D, E, E, E. Now, eventually you need to be reading without the cursor anyway. So you can do any of these steps also without the recording of the Chromebook, or you can leave it up to me because you're watching this video and I'll take care of hitting the play button and everything. So now this next one, I am going to shadow bow and say the note names. So you've got a couple of options with shadow bowing or air bowing. You can move your bow this way. That feels a little too much to me. It feels kind of fake. So I like to, since I'm going to do the left hand also, I like to turn the bow upside down and put it in my elbow. So this time, I'm not going to hit the play button. We're just going to do it together. I'll count us in, say the note names, air bow, and left hand. Lots of things going on. 1, 2, ready, go. G, G, E. G, G, E. G, F, E, D, E, E, E. G, G, E. G, G, E. G, F, E, D, E, E, E. So there was a lot going on in that one. Like I've already said, the nice thing about having me on video here is you can go back and redo any of these with me or on your own. So feel free to pause or go back. Our final step is to just play it the way that we see it. Now, in this step, I am going to make a couple of mistakes and then show you how you might fix those mistakes. All right, go ahead and play with me. 1, 2, ready, go. So the big thing with this one, other than being all on the D string, is there are a lot of times where you are going from G to E like this, or E back to G. You're gonna have to move a couple of fingers at the same time. So if you're having a hard time with that, take just those two notes. So I'm gonna play G, rest, E, rest, and do that a few times. 1, 2, ready, go. So remember, when we go from 1 to 3, we want to aim for that third finger first. Now I'm going to slowly make the rests shorter and shorter, make the speed faster. And then it gets to the point where there's basically no rest. Another way that you can do this is you can make the G's long and the E's short. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long. It looks like this. Ready, go. once you have that down pretty well, you can reverse it. Short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. Ready, go. Sometimes if we make our brain think that something is harder than it really is, we can kind of trick our hand and our brain into doing it a little bit better the next time. So that's some tips and tricks for your white belt. I hope that is helpful and good luck.